imagine that moment. A character decides their loyalty to sacred family tradition is worth defying the absolute law of a king.
Yeah, it's such a powerful setup. That's the core conflict we're exploring today in Sophocles' timeless classic Antigone.
Right. We're diving into the character arcs, the, universal human experiences, and the emotional punch this play still delivers thousands of years later.
Exactly. And to help you get right to the heart of it, we've pulled out the most compelling, essential insights from the story.
Just enough to illuminate the deeper meaning and hopefully draw you into this incredible literary journey. These insights really make you think about justice, fate, and pride.
Definitely. So let's jump into essential insight number 1, defying the king.
This is that key scene, right? Antigone standing before Creon. She refuses to leave her brother Polynices unburied.
Correct. And it's not just personal. It's a direct challenge to the state's authority, a collision of justice and tradition, really.
She basically throws down the gauntlet. Is that just pure courage, or is there some stubbornness mixed in? Why not, try to negotiate?
Well, that's the brilliance of it. It's this fundamental clash between the state's law, nomos, and what Antigone sees as a higher, unwritten divine law, physis.
Ah, okay.
She feels her duty is to the gods, not the king. And her key line captures this perfectly. Nor did I think your edict strong enough to overrule the unwritten, unalterable laws of the gods. It's foundational for civil disobedience.
Wow. So it really pushes you to ask,
Mm-hmm.
when those two things clash, state law and sacred tradition, who decides what's right?
And what happens when the ruler reacts purely out of, well, fear?
Which brings us right to the next point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Essential insight number 2, tragedy unleashed, or maybe the cost of pride.
Yes, the cost of that pride. It's easy to just see Creon as the bad guy, but remember, this happens right after a brutal civil war.
Good point. Context matters.
He sees Antigone's defiance not just as insulting, but potentially as sparking more chaos. He's trying, in his own way, to restore order.
But then he gets challenged by Tiresias, the blind prophet. Remind us, why is Tiresias so significant here?
Tiresias is essentially the voice of the gods of fate. He can't physically see, but he sees the truth of what's coming. He warns Creon, pleads with him to relent.
And foreshadows disaster if he doesn't.
Precisely. And Tiresias delivers that universal truth. All men make mistakes, but a good man yields when he knows his course is wrong. Creon's tragedy is his hubris, his inability to back down even when warned by the gods.
He thinks being stubborn makes him strong.
And that leads directly into the terrible human cost.
This is Mindful Moments, by the way, our YouTube channel offering AI literary analysis, character insights, and thematic critiques, really designed to inspire deeper reading and thoughtful reflection.
A great resource for exploring these themes further.
So back to Creon's stubbornness. It devastates his own family. Essential insight number 3, love in ruins.
This is where it gets incredibly personal. The turning point is Haman, Creon's own son, who loves Antigone.
He's trapped, isn't he, between loyalty to his father and his love?
Absolutely trapped. He begs his father for mercy for Antigone, even warns him, quite chillingly, her death will cause another.
But Creon just won't hear it.
He won't. He's so blinded by power and his rigid view of order. He dismisses Haman's pain, basically saying there are other fields for him to plow.
Oof, that's cold. Seeing his son as irreplaceable.
It's brutal. He prioritizes his authority over his son's life and love. It really feels like the point of no return. Love just can't survive that kind of relentless pride.
And the consequences are just devastating. Which leads us to our final insight, number 4, the weight of grief.
Or perhaps the price of wisdom. Because Creon wins, in a sense. He keeps his throne, his edict stands.
But at what cost?
Everything else, his son, his wife, they're all lost. He's left with absolutely nothing but unbearable regret. The bodies literally pile up around him.
That's the ultimate price for his hubris, isn't it?
It is, and the chorus sums it up with that profound philosophical insight. Wisdom is by far the greatest part of joy, and they add, great words of pride, punished with great blows of fate.
So wisdom only comes when it's too late.
Often, yes. That's the tragic lesson here. Wisdom gained only after the damage is irreversible.
It really makes you reflect.
It forces you to question your own boundaries, doesn't it? The core dilemma of Antigone is still so relevant. When is defiance the right path, and when does humility become necessary to avoid, well, total destruction?
A question that resonates across centuries. Subscribe and nourish your mind on the go.